little incision, but we generally put a stitch or two, a suture in the skin just to hold it closed. Then when the anesthetic gas is removed, they come around pretty quickly usually. Go back to the container, the carrier that they've been transported in, and usually wake up within a matter of minutes. The ones that we actually get to see and we do surgery may be in the 25% range of success, where we get a healed bone and a bird that may be able to fly maybe can be released. I'm told that the bird was able to fly when it was returned to the wild, flew up to perch in a tree, so that sounds like a good prognosis, or a good outcome, good chance of that hawk being able to hunt and feed and do what it needs to survive.
We release at this place down in Ozark. There's a lot of diversity. There's no traffic in that area, human traffic, and so it becomes a perfect place for these animals, especially the ones that we need to give them a lot more space. When you're talking about a predator like a bobcat, you need a lot more acreage for them to have a safe release. We wouldn't put them out right in the middle of severe weather forecast. We want him to have as few of stresses and adversity to begin with, so that he's got a good chance of adapting to the environment that he's in. We don't want any flooding, flash floods or anything like that he has to deal with. This time of night, they are crepuscular, which is, we all know about animals being diurnal or nocturnal. Crepuscular refers to the animals that prefer the twilight, the morning twilight and the afternoon twilight. So this would be his most natural time to be starting to move around in the wild anyway. Go down, head straight to that big tree right there, and you can access into the woods.
Oh, he's ready to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I might have made a mistake by not reading the gloves.
Close enough.
We've got a strong, healthy animal. As I said, it's one that knew its mama for a long time. It knew it was a wild animal. Even though he was used to us coming up and feeding him, we didn't handle him. He didn't wander back toward us. He immediately knew what he was supposed to do, go that way. This is about as beautiful a success as we could get. No idea where he's going to go. They always go in a different direction than I point him. Release is, of course, the goal, and so that is what we're working toward at all times. Even when they're tiny and we're bottle feeding them, we're looking at release as their final destination. Once they are old enough to be feeding on their own, we don't handle them any more than absolutely necessary. It's not going to feel like we have additional challenges, making sure we have housing large enough that they can learn, the younger ones can learn to hunt in those cages, but we also have to make sure that they have the mobility to hunt again if it's an adult that's been injured. So the challenges are extremely large depending on which animal that you're dealing with and the age of it. You have to make sure that the mammals have the skills to recognize natural foods and acquire natural foods on their own and not be looking for handouts. So the process of release literally starts from the day that they come in the front door. To see that for the good when that animal takes off is an emotion that's just very difficult to explain. It borders almost on a religious experience at times. I can't think of a better thing to do with my life. That if I have the ability to do this, that it would be a gift wasted if I did not at least make an attempt to help the animals around me that need help. These are members of the wild community, and there's no reason that they shouldn't go back into the wild community.